Hi, good afternoon everyone. I'm Chris. For those who don't know me, I'm a junior doctor currently working in the UK. And through this YouTube channel of mine, I share videos on my life experiences in medicine, dermatology, as well as living in the UK. And today I'm going to share with you a simple recipe on my take on Korean spicy noodles. In this recipe, we just need 3 ingredients and to make a very cheesy Korean spicy noodle dish. And all you need is the Samyang Korean spicy noodle, and I've got 2 packets because I'm hungry. And then you need this cheese slices, so you can use pretty much any kind of cheese in the UK, but I prefer this sort of plastic cheese slice because it just makes it very gooey and cheesy. And last but not least, a dash of milk. So again, any kind of milk will do. So the first thing we're going to do is to boil the water. To make things quicker, I would usually boil my water using the kettle first before pouring the boiling water onto a heated pot, as you can see here. Once the water is boiling, I then add the dried Samyang noodles into the pot and cook them for about a few minutes following the packet instructions. Be careful not to overcook your noodles as you don't want to get soggy noodles. I use a fork to push my noodles down so that they are cooked evenly. I forgot to mention in the intro, I know that this is probably not the best recipe to follow if you want something healthy. But if you are lazy or feeling tired after a day's work and simply don't have the energy to make something that takes hours, this would be a good dish to have as it is delicious and easy to make. Alright, so it's very important for you to taste and check the consistency of your noodles because you want it to be kind of al-dente, so meaning chewy and of good consistency. So I'm just going to check it. This is the most difficult part because you don't want to get scalded. Okay. So the texture is still bouncy, of good consistency, and that's what you want. So now moving on to draining this pot of noodles. Once the noodles are drained, add your seasonings including the spicy sauce into your noodles. Just a word of advice. In this instance, I've added 2 full packs of spicy sauce, but actually it turned out to be pretty spicy. So alternatively, you could reduce it down to 1.5 pack instead. Don't say I didn't warn you beforehand. Then add 2 slices of cheese and mix it together with the noodles. You can also add a dash of milk to make it more creamy and less spicy, and then mix. So I'm just going to test it right now to see if it's spicy or if it's cheesy. So it's always good to test your food before you serve it to people. I'm just going to test it right now. It's actually still very spicy. So in this case, oh my gosh, it's really spicy. So what you do now is you add more milk. So depending on how spicy it is, you can add more milk and more cheese accordingly. So just to let you know, the Samyang Fire Noodles has a reputation of being one of the most spiciest instant noodles around the world. So the fact that we're adding milk and cheese is to help make it less spicy. So I'm going to try one last time after adding a bit more milk. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh yeah, it's much less, it's less spicy now. And ta-da! This is the end product of the cheesy spicy Korean noodle dish. So here we go, this is the final product of the recipe. I've added an egg on top if you are feeling a bit more adventurous and craving for a bit more protein. But you can basically do whatever you want with the recipe. I hope this video is educational, it just adds a bit of fun to my usual videos. And thank you for watching, see you next time.